By coordinating with the IGC, the Government of Punjab, through the Industries, Commerce and Investment Department, has shown urgency in addressing the reasons for the province's weak industrial base. The country's textile sector is a key contributor to its economy.
IGC country team in Pakistan identified garment sector as a key sector for future growth, both because of its employment generation capacity as well as ability to earn foreign exchange to build exports. Garments made up about 1/3 of textile exports, and textile export made up 50 to 60% of total exports.
To help make Pakistan's garments exports more competitive, the International Growth Center commissioned several studies to assess the performance, growth potential, and hurdles faced by firms in the garments sector. Most Pakistani garments manufacturers supply low-value products to retailers and brand manufacturers. The areas that need policy attention were market access, trade policies and customs procedures, skills, energy, and cluster formation. The study provided recommendations to improve these areas. The Chief Minister endorsed the recommendations. 5 subcommittees were formed to roll out the policies. The rollout succeeded in implementing market access reforms that strengthened federal submissions of evidence of compliance to the European Union. Pakistan was awarded the GSP Plus status in December 2013.
Our case was articulated pretty well by IGC by collecting data, doing reports, giving presentations, that the government of that day was convinced that this ought to be their main, they should work on policies to enhance exports in the garment sector so that employment can be generated.
Going forward with the Agreement on China-Pakistan Economic Corridor or CPEC, Pakistan has unprecedented opportunities to explore new markets and industries, but at the same time faces unforeseen risks to local industry. Pakistan can deepen and widen these contributions of garments vis-à-vis CPEC. As China, which is a leading exporter of garments, is expected to withdraw because of rising labor costs, this will present Pakistan with the opportunity to fill in this gap under CPEC. However, now more than ever, there is a need to have a consistent strategy on the part of the state to develop a coherent response to this lucrative opportunity for Pakistan's industry to grow.
The Government of Punjab requested the IGC to support it in identifying measures that it could take to promote industrial cooperation under CPEC. And for this, we started off with the set of levers that are available to the Government of Punjab. The first of this is very simply aligning public investments. So for example, ensuring that the existing economic clusters are connected via the road network to the central CPEC artery. A second set of factors have to do with making it an attractive place for Chinese investment, for joint ventures, and for technical partnerships with Pakistani firms. And here it is really crucial to get the business environment right. A lot of the interactions that take place between government and businesses now happen at the provincial level, so there is a lot of space there for facilitating businesses, for really streamlining the processes so they minimize the cost and the time taken for businesses.
As a result of presenting the findings of this study to the Chief Minister, the need to renegotiate the Free Trade Agreement or FTA with China to take full benefit of industrial cooperation under CPEC was highlighted. Despite Pakistan's FTA with China, Pakistan has not been able to increase its share of Chinese markets significantly. Taking this into account, the second round of China-Pak Free Trade Agreement was signed in 2019.
As Secretary Industries, I represented Pakistan in the industrial group of CPEC in the JCCs, the Joint Coordination Council meetings with the Chinese, and I leaned into support from the International Growth Center to access Pakistani professors, expertise, and generally research to enable us to make better informed decisions on issues, various issues related to CPEC, which had to do with industrialization, they had to do with productivity of our various sectors, which had to do with our export experience and trading experience with China.